I'm currently eating a breakfast for champs. Okay, mind you, last vlog I told you guys I made some simple syrup. It was just a what did I make? I just used brown sugar and then I added the vanilla bean paste. So like a brown sugar, vanilla bean syrup for the most part. And I added it to my iced coffee. Hopefully my iced coffee is good because I feel like my coffee been nasty because I haven't had a syrup. Let me see. Yes, like a syrup. A syrup is going to take it over the board. Now, my breakfast for champs, I know y'all been wondering. Hold on, I know. Exactly. Granted, I have been eating my eggs with ketchup lately. It's actually not that bad. Do I need a veggie here? Yes. Wait, hold on. Because that would have really made it. Actually, oh, that was the thing. I had an avocado that I actually do need to cut. Do I want to put an avocado on this right now? Like, hold on, because I really don't feel like I want to do that. That would like. Okay, I did end up adding a little bit of avocado because I cut it in half, but like it had like kind of streaks of brown. I really don't play about the brown. Like my brain can't compute the fact that this is still okay to eat. It's just the fact that the air is hitting it. Well, no, that's actually not the case for this per se, but I can't do brown on avocado, whether it's because of the air or because of when I cut it, it's a little brown. Like I get the heebie-jeebies. Like I know like I just can't do it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a pimple patch. I really like the hero patches. I know people use the Starface ones. I've never tried Starface, but these worked ever since the beginning of the time. Ever since I tried them, they was working. So I was like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Granted, y'all, I had this conversation with myself. Literally, that quote, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, has been not the death of me, but I've taken it a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had some oatmeal clusters in my yogurt. That's why my dentist wants me to get my teeth, my wisdom teeth pulled, because I have one tooth that it's kind of easier for food to get stuck under one of my wisdom teeth because of how it's sitting in my gums. So I get why he want me to get it pulled, because it would be, if my tooth gets infected or something, then that would be an issue, obviously. But what was I saying? Dang it. Oh, how I be going too far with the if it ain't broke, don't fix it. My problem is, one thing that I've identified about myself, I would just, if it's not broke, I won't fix it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's nothing wrong with something that I have or something that I do or a method of a way that I do something, I won't change it per se. Like, creature of habit plus if it ain't broke, don't fix it combined is me, and that can be a problem. So I'm going to start I'm going to start fixing things even if it's not broke. If it's not broke, still fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the mentality that I feel like I've been moving into. Especially as it pertains to my space, because I feel like I'm so used to with the way my space looks and the way I wake up and do things and the way my curtains sit. Like, I'm so used to things being what they are. If it's nothing wrong with them, then leave it. I'm not really big on just changing stuff. And I have to stop applying that to everything in my life. You know what I mean? So there's a couple things in my brain that I want to like switch in my apartment. And I guess the propagation wall kind of contributed to that a little bit, because I'm like, I need to start putting stuff on my wall and just changing my space a little bit, because I feel like I get so used to things being regular, being normal, being in my routine, that it ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But it is something wrong with it when you think about it long term. Like, I hate actually, like, okay, I just look at the same things all day, or, you know, I'm not big on switching up my decor, and I don't do that often. Now, granted, there are other things that come into play when it comes to how often I switch things, and, you know, it's just, you have to think about money and just like having extra money to just go out and buy things frivolously. Like, I'll end up spending my money on other things as opposed to like switching up something in my apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, you know what? Actually, I need to go and, I don't know, like, it'll be something else that I end up doing with my money. Or actually, I'd rather use my money to hang out with my friends. Or, you know, rather than taking that same money and just buying a new duvet cover instead of just washing the one that I have. It's just like switching it up a little bit. If it's broke, still fix it. Even if it ain't broke, still don't fix it. I mean, no, I'm saying it wrong. If it ain't broke, fix it anyway, you know? So I'm gonna start trying to like do different things slowly but surely, because again, there are other things that come into play. Like I was just like, you know what, I really need to do something else. Like with my money, I'd be like, oh, I need to renew my LLC. Like I don't know, I just like that's just a rent. That's just me saying anything, but that's what ends up happening in my brain. But I'm getting a pimple right here, which is the reason why I wanted to even come in here and put this on. Like, and honestly, I don't really care about whether they're the invisibles or not. Like the blue box, which is the invisible ones. Did I just drop something? I feel like I did. Oh, okay. I thought, okay, because there was a second where I was like, do I have an extra one in here? Because, you know, they come in these little sleeves. So I wasn't sure if I finished one of these off or if I had like one left. So when I heard something drop, I'm like, dang, hopefully that wasn't like one just left, but it was actually just a little tab thing that came out of the hole in the back of the box. So false alarm. But I don't really care about them being invisible or not. Like, you can see it, but it's like, I don't care that much. Because for the most part, I don't really wear them out like when I'm going out to look cute. Like I don't care about it being not seen as much. You know what I'm saying? Is it just me? Do I look blurry? No, I'm not blurry. Hold on, let me wipe my camera just in case. That probably looks exactly the same. But I did see like a little mini smudge on there, so it's fine. But again, with the invisible ones, I can still see them for the most part. I can still see them on your face if I'm close in your face. But like if I'm not that close to you, you still can't tell if, well, maybe if I move a certain way, you can see that I have a pimple patch on. But honestly, one time I had the invisibles on and my client was like, what's that on your face? So like you can still see it if you like look, like you can still see it. Of course, depending on the placement of the patch. If it's a patch right here, it's like, it may blend in. I may be able to see it still. It's kind of up in the air. But I also wanted to put these little patches on, not patches, these eye masks on. They're like a hydrogel mask. I don't know where I got these from, but I had them in the fridge. So they're like slightly cold. They do have like a gel inside each little packet. Like they're pretty moist for the most part. Like they have this little gel type of thing in them. So I'm like, I kind of would want that to be like cold maybe. Like I feel like that would be my nice sensation. A nice little sensation. But if you guys can see, this has like a liquid inside of the packets. I don't know what brand. It's called 100% Pure. Again, I don't know where I got these from, but I've had them in my closet and then I saw it and I was like, you know what, put these in the fridge. Was that something? Why did I jump 2 minutes later? Like, you know what I'm saying? I opened it and it took me 8 minutes to jump. Okay, yeah, see? Yeah, so it has like a, yeah, I guess that's the hydrogel that they put in there. But I like this. Like, this is what I like. This is how I wish the topicals one came. I do like the topical ones. It is still like cooling, but I feel like if there's something on it, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of something else. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm putting like a woo, like that's nice and cold and wet. Like I like the fact that it's like moist, you know. I do like the topical ones still, but they don't come as, they're not coming like wet in these little packets in the same way. Did I put these on the right way? Because you know how sometimes like it can honestly go on the other side. Oh, since they're wet though, the downfall is that they'll slide just a little bit. They're sliding just a little bit. Like I have to make sure they kind of stay up on my eyes. Like that. Stay up there, you know. Sometimes I put them too high, and then I'm like, I look down and I'm like, they feel like they're not in the right spot. Ain't getting on. I have like 3 of them left, so I'm gonna put the rest back in the fridge for whenever I feel like using them. They expire 2026. Cool. Oh, okay, well, I guess I should have waited to put the pimple patch on. I guess I didn't realize it would be affecting it a little bit because the pimple patch was just coming up a little bit, which is why I screamed. Okay, the next order of business, again, kind of like in the same thought where like if it ain't broke, still fix it anyway. It's sliding. You see what I mean? Sliding. But I have this old, I did a collaboration, like this is literally from my very first ever collaboration with a brand. I got paid like $150. It was on YouTube. I was so hyped. I was like, ooh. Now mind you, this was years ago at this point. But what they sent me, I'm gonna like show you guys. I've showed you guys before, but it was a long time ago, so hold on. Okay, I was referring to this little star poster thing that I got. Again, this is very old. If this does not look familiar to you, then that's how you know it's old, you know what I'm saying? But basically, I worked with a brand and they specialize in, my eye patch is sliding, I can feel it. But they specialize in like art wall type of stuff. I forgot what the brand name is called. No, I was about to say Vistaprint. It's not Vistaprint, but I forgot what their name is. But basically, they sent me this, which is basically, I know I'm so far. So it's my birthday at the bottom, right? Boom. And then up here is basically like what the universe or what the stars, what the air, the sky looked like on my birthday. It's kind of like that type of thing. So, you know, very, you know, it was cutesy. I did like it. I was like, okay, cool. It was just kind of big. Like, it felt big to me at the moment. And then we also worked together with these little like pictures I have on my wall that you guys never see. They're on like the other side of my apartment. But I want to put this on my wall because I'm just like, actually, like I kind of, it's been sitting like behind my bed for the longest. And I think what it is, I told you guys when I did the propagation wall in my last vlog that I have not been big on putting stuff on my wall. Like it's just the idea of, kind of put y'all somewhere else. I need to wipe it off, which is another reason why I'm on the floor. Let me not sit wrong. Goodness gracious, my ankle. Why I feel like anyway, I need to wipe it off because it's so dusty, so dirty, so nasty. And I think I want to put it on my wall. Now, granted, I have to figure out how to do that because I don't remember if it came with any screws or I don't know what I'm supposed to be hanging this on my wall with. No clue. No clue at all. And I think I want to put this under my propagation wall. Like, I feel like it would go nicely under the propagation wall. I'm pretty sure they gave me something to hang it up with. But again, it's so old, I don't know where it is. I'm going to check my little drawer. That's where I'll be putting, like, little screws and stuff. But again, I don't know. I guess I could check I could check one other place in my apartment. That I just, like, my junk drawer, my junk... little drawer thing I have in my closet. But I'm like, I don't know how I would hang this on my wall, but this could also help me with some decor, the decor of it all, obviously, but also just if it's not broke, fix it anyway. Like, it's nothing, like it's been sitting under, like literally behind my bed, not seen by anybody. But I'm thinking I could put this under my propagation wall. This is what the back looks like. So that's also why I don't know how to hang it. Like, I guess it's supposed to just sit on like a screw. But do I have screws? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. And I already was iffy about my dang thing is sliding. But I was already iffy about the propagation wall as it is. It's just like, hey, I need to delete some stuff off this SD card. But you guys see, this is where I did the propagation wall. But I was thinking maybe I could put this literally like right here. You know what I mean? Literally right here. Again, I told you guys before, the drawback with putting things on my wall is that they're not going to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuck. It's going to be, not stuck, but I'm going to feel like it's very permanent that it's going to go here. You know, sometimes what I'll do is I will... Like, if I have something that I'm showing, I will take the picture. I need a blank wall. I will use this wall for it. So, obviously, I wouldn't have that same effect. But I do feel like I would find a little bit more joy in my space if I did something more to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, switch things up more often. And, again, it's a super small space. So, you got to make, you got to make it make sense still. Like, it still has to make me happy somehow. You know what I'm saying? You have to switch a small space up or you're going to get bored very quickly. And I think that even though very quickly, it has been years at this point, but I think that it would be worth it if I did something different to the space. or just try to like incorporate different things that I'm not usually doing, like putting stuff on the wall. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think I have to see if I have some screws and stuff, but I like it right here. I like it under the propagation wall. I think this is such a cute like little spot for it to go. And I think that it helps to fill some of the space. Or does it look too big? Does it look too big to go here? Or should I put it on a bigger wall? I feel like it fills the space nicely, but I'm no designer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is not my strong suit. Home decor is not my strong suit at all. Like, I really don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do with the space for the most part. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it going here. I don't have another option right now. But, well, I could put it like behind my bed, like behind my headboard type of thing. Like there, instead of this little wire thing that I've had for years sitting there. I could put it there instead. Or, I don't know, somewhere. But speaking of eye stuff, I told you guys in my last vlog that I meant to show y'all some PR that I got. Are y'all far or no? Maybe a little far. Bring y'all a little closer. But I meant to show y'all some PR that I got. Now, granted, I opened one of them already because I was doing my makeup last night. Well, you guys saw, and I was like, I wonder what this is and if I can incorporate it in my makeup. But y'all are still far. This was called, it says Our Brightest Idea Yet. It's from Naturium. If you guys can, oh, you guys can see the box. See, I said y'all far. Y'all a little bit too far. I gotta move y'all in so y'all can see. Okay, it's a little bit better. But it's called Bright Eyes. So this is what it looks like. Dang it. That's what I need to do. I need to take a picture of it first. Okay, BRB. And then I'm going to take a picture of it over my blank background. Okay, the picture has been taken. I didn't open them out, and I think that's... Maybe I'll incorporate them in some content or something. But I didn't open each one. But these are illuminating eye creams. Speaking of eyes, just speaking of eyes. Oh, take it out. Thing. But yeah, so they come in two different colors. This one is light medium, and then this one is medium/deep. So they look like this. Basically, they're I'm gonna read the little info card, but I'm assuming the point is, I wonder what it's a vitamin bright illuminating eye cream. Okay, it's supposed to make your eyes look brighter. It has shea butter, 2% vitamin K liposome. It's nutrient dense. It's supposed to provide nourishing hydration to the eye area. Okay. Vitamin Bright reduces the appearance of dark circles, providing instant brightness and a luminous finish. So I'm assuming the fact that it has a color pigment is supposed to be like not serve as makeup, but kind of maybe give kind of that type of feel. I wish I didn't put these I knew I wanted to show y'all what I got, so I don't even know why I should have done like one or the other, either the eye patches or this. But I would still be open to showing y'all this throughout the week. Okay. It's actually, oh man, whatever. It actually kind of smells like makeup a little bit. But this is like the consistency of it. And it says use your ring finger and just apply it like this, like so. Ding, 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 boom, bow. Which I understand. Which I understand. So I feel like I would use it. Again, this is the color that I would go for, which is why I opened this one first. But the other one is just more of a neutral, y'all know the traditional color, more neutral, just cream basically. Which I guess I could also use because it would just blend into my complexion. You know what I'm saying? Well, I would assume so. But focus on this and not me. Okay. But y'all can see a little bit there it is. But this is what it looks like. So I'm going to put maybe some on the back of my, yeah, so it'll blend right in. I kind of wonder, oh, okay, I actually do see it has a little bit of a color. Oh, y'all, I put it here. You see it you can kind of see that it's a color. This is the lighter one. I would obviously have to keep rubbing in order for it to like really blend into my under eye. So I guess I wouldn't use this one. I wouldn't use that one. Well, if you blend it in long enough, it's going to blend in, you know. But I still would obviously run for stick with the darker one. But not too bad. I mean, I wonder, you know, sometimes you just wonder if the product works. You know, like, you know how sometimes brands just be creating stuff like, do it really work? Or y'all just wanted to put something out. So I would actually try it and see. And I don't really wear makeup during the week. And I had this conversation with a man the other day, actually. And we were talking about makeup because, right, I was watching Pop the Balloon, which is so funny. I was never consistently watching Pop the Balloon. I would literally just watch the clips. I think a part of me was like, I can't watch that. Like, it's brain rot, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, I grew up enjoying shows like that. Like, I always like a dating type of situation, even when it comes to the Love Islands and the Love is Blinds. And growing up, we had like Next. Y'all remember Next, when they would get off the bus and it would be like Next, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love those shows. Like, I really did like those little dating, funny, entertaining, possibly fake type of shows. I really did like those. So now that I watch Pop the Balloon more frequently, I was watching the episode recently and they was like, this guy, the question was, he was like, the question was, where would you take me on a first date, you know, if if we were dating, obviously, whatever. And he was like, I'm thirsty. I feel like I got cotton mouth. Hold on, y'all. I need a little sip of something. No shade. No shade. Okay. Okay, so basically, he was like, shut up! I just got a text message about a past due bill. I thought it was raining outside. Like, why are y'all, you know, is it not raining? But basically, the question was like, where would you take me on the first date? So one of the guys that still had his balloon, of course, he answered the question. He's like, yeah, I would take you, on a jacuzzi, or I would take you in a jacuzzi, dunk your head under the water to get your makeup off. And then he's like, then I would take you to Waffle House. It's like, you're trolling and ill. Like, you know, it's just like, ill. And honestly, one of the girls later on, as the episode went on, she ended up picking him. And I get it, like, he's attractive. He was probably one of the best looking guys he was probably the best looking guy in the lineup for the most part. But like, if she had seen, like, if I were to watch that episode back, I would be so disgusted by him. It's like, if she got to see that episode or that part before she decided to go on a date with him, I wouldn't have picked him. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's very weird to say. You would dunk my head under the water. Okay, granted, there's a different way of saying, or there's a different way of letting women know that you don't prefer the makeup thing. But Waffle House, like, it's just also like you're being just like, now I feel like you're trying to be funny. You're either trying to be funny or trying to be disrespectful, or like, it's just like, Waffle House on the first date, like, don't be rude. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, that may be a first date for some people, but since this is a show where you're trying to impress me, this is a show where, not saying you got to make up a lie, but this is a show where you're trying to impress me for the most part. This is a show where you're putting your best foot forward, and that's what you come up with. Like, it's like you're either trying to be funny or you're trying to be disrespectful. In either way, it's a no for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. But the whole makeup thing is a conversation that I was having with a man, and I just feel like, okay, because this is what he said to me. Now, granted, it was a good conversation that for the most part, but he was like, he asked me, how do I feel about women who wear makeup that turns them into a completely different person? Like, you know, you'll see the videos this is what he mentioned, you'll see the videos online where the girl will start out and she'll look like a completely different person. She may have crazy, like, blemishes, or, you know, she may look like, maybe she'll look a little bit more masculine, or maybe she has really deep eye bags, or, you know, whatever the case may be, she'll do her makeup and she'll look like a beautiful woman. Like, she'll turn into like a different person. I understand that thought. Like, okay, maybe you want to see your person naturally. You want to see what they look like without all the makeup or without that, like, mask, like how men be looking at it. A couple points to that. How often does that happen? Like, we're referencing a video online. They do those videos because they know the transformation is dramatic. But we're talking about real women in real life. Most women look like how they look without makeup. Like for most women, you can see what a woman looks like for the most part. Most women are not professional makeup artists where they're transforming themselves into a completely different person. If I have makeup on, I look like myself. Like I may have dark marks, so of course when I take my makeup off, obviously I look natural, right? But when I put makeup on, you can still see what I look like. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like men try to use these random video examples when that's not the regular occurrence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most women still look like how they look without makeup on. Or even when I see those videos online, I'd be like, she looks like herself. She just looks like a more done up version of herself, which is what the point of makeup is, right? We put on concealer to conceal. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, so like for the most part, most women look the same. They just look brighter, or their under eyes are brighter, or they don't have, you don't see their acne or the blemishes that they may have had, you know, from, you know, on their skin. But most women, they look like themselves. Most women do. So you're going to dunk my head under the water. It's just like, men have to get over it. I feel like, also, this is what I said. Men's perception of makeup is different than women's perception of makeup. Men will see a woman that looks natural, and they're like, oh, she looks so pretty without no makeup. Whole time she got makeup on. It's just like, men don't see makeup in the same way that women do. It's like, they either think it's a very little bit, or they think they don't understand makeup like how women do. And I guess that makes sense. I don't expect men to see makeup in the same way that women do, because we wear it. We understand it. But it's just like, their opinions on makeup is sometimes like, you expected women to not wear it? Like, is that what you're saying? You don't think women should wear it? You know? Even in terms of the show, you expected her to come on with no makeup? You got picked by a woman wearing makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, the woman that ended up picking him had makeup on. So it's just like, you got to get over it. I mean, that's my opinion. When they say, oh yeah, I don't like girls that wear makeup, you got to get over it. Because most women wear makeup, especially, again, for a show. She's going to come on here with makeup on because it's a show. She's putting her best foot forward. She's not going to, some women can pull off the natural look, or maybe they're just like, I don't really care that much. I'll just come on looking as you know, closest to my natural self as I want to, sure. But most women are going to put their cutest outfit on. They're going to get their nails done. They're going to get their toes done. They're going to have their hair done. They're going to put some makeup on. Most women. I don't like women that wear makeup. You gotta get over it. Another point that the guy I was talking to, he made was, it's a good point. I get it. He was like, the idea of like makeup on your shirt and stuff like that. Like, you can't go out and I can't be hugging on you, or you constantly have to go, oh, my makeup, or I'm trying not to get it on your shirt and I'm messing, and I got brown streaks of makeup all over your shirt. It's like, I understand that, because that has happened to me. As a woman who is brown skinned, well, this would happen for any woman, but especially if you have on darker makeup. Some makeup doesn't move, or I guess I don't have any sprays that don't transfer makeup. Like, there's nothing that I have in my personal makeup collection that would make my makeup stay where I'll touch it and it doesn't come off of my fingers. I don't know what product that is. I don't have it. So for the most part, as a woman who has said to other men, like, okay, I have makeup on, like, I don't want to get it on your shirt, I understand why that can be annoying to some men, especially if they're lovey-dovey, especially if they want to touch on you, they want to hug on you, they want to kiss on your face. I understand. I do understand that complaint, because I can see why that would be annoying. But what did I say? Wear a different color shirt. Like, don't wear your white shirt. I don't know. I do think in general, for the most part, I think you can still like have that same level of affection. You just got to be more cautious. It's just kind of like the name of the game. If we're out together and I have makeup on, I can't lay all on your shoulder with my face rubbing all on your chest. Like, it's just like, I can't do that, and that's fine. Let's just do it when I don't got no makeup on. Like, when I go home and take my makeup off, then I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you just have to be a little bit more cautious, which is fine. It's normal. It just kind of is what it is. You know? Especially, and this is coming from a woman who doesn't wear makeup that much. Like, I still stand up for the women who do want to wear makeup. It's just like, it just is what it is. I don't wear makeup unless I'm really going somewhere, or my regular day-to-day doesn't involve wearing makeup, because I'm not wearing makeup to work. Like, it's just kind of like, girl, I look like a bum right now, you know, and that's fine. But for the women who do wear makeup regularly, or they wake up and they put something on their face, you got to respect them too. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, it is what it is. Most of those women still look like themselves. And if you enjoy a woman enough, you're not going to care as much that she has blemishes on her face when she takes her makeup off. It's just like, do you like her or not? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it is what it is. Most women are still going to look pretty, or still going to look beautiful. They still should look beautiful to you if they don't have their makeup on. If you like her, it's just like, you know, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. Now, on to the last thing. The last package that I got. Oh, did I show you my address? Oh, I ain't just show you my address. Did I show you my address? Y'all saw my address? It's like, nah. I'm just kidding. So this is called, it's a, oh, okay, this is skincare. Okay, it's the #1 brand in Korea for sensitive skin. I guess it is Astora. What's that? Okay. I cut the line up. I'm not trying to, yeah, here we go. Okay, cool. So this is what it looks like. Cool down and soothe. This is supposed to be their summer rescue, hydrate and refresh. So they gave me a soothing cream, and then it's a creaming mist, which I actually love the idea of a creaming mist, especially for the summer. Spray me down, you know what I'm saying? Give me a nice little I like that. So this is what the package comes with. Like, I love that they gave me a bag. I'll take it. Because we love a little travel bag, a little they know what they be doing, because they know we're going to use this for something else. That's the entire point of it. You know what I'm saying? So again, #1 is going to be, the first thing is going to be, right, the soothing cream. It's called a hydro soothing cream, and then the cream mist. So, and one thing about me, when I get sent skincare products, I do be using them. Like, you know, I know some girls, okay, if it would focus, I want y'all to see the, okay, the brand and stuff at least. So it's, again, it's called Astora. But I know some people have their skincare routine, and that's what they stick with. That's what they strictly use, and I be the one using other stuff. And maybe it's a bad thing. Sometimes it is. Like, sometimes I do be messing my barrier up if I'm doing too much. Oh, this is a, oh wait, this is something else. This is a Ado barrier cream. So this is a mini of a cream. So this is, I guess this is their hydro soothing cream, and then this is just like a regular sampler, a cream sampler. But yeah, I be messing up my barrier sometimes. If I feel like, if my skin be like, girl, you're doing too much. But I feel like it'd be worth it. I like trying different stuff on my skin. Now, what I'm gonna do really quick, I'm gonna look them up on Instagram. Usually before I accept products, I already have looked them up. Like, I already was like, is this a reputable brand? Like, who am I about to get my address to? Okay, cool. So this is the brand Astora US, or okay. So this is the brand. I do see a black woman. I like that. You know how some brands, they don't be as inclusive enough. I love the idea of the spray. I'm not gonna lie. Love the idea of the spray. But that's all we have for now. I have to check my mailbox. I don't be checking my mailbox for real. So I'm gonna check it at some point. Okay.
Dre, because of his opinion, she's suing him because he lied.
My good sis on here
Dre
preaching.
said in his video that his mom was the reason why the line was taking so long. Now that there were so many people, Dre said it was her mom, and Ashley said that is a lie. My mother is not the only person packing cookies. So she cleared that up. And again, y'all are still running with this lie that she's suing him because of his review, of his negative, like, cookie review, when that isn't true. She literally said she...
Okay, so the whole cookie, Ashley, SoBadAsh. When I first discovered her, I did read SoBadAsh. I think it's our brain looking at the D and the B, like how it's all together. It just looks like soba. Our brain, it must be there has to be a reason for that. How we look at soba and then we look at dash. Like, all of our brains just did the same thing instead of reading SoBadAsh. Anyway, she said she hated that, mind you. She hated that people were calling her SoBadAsh. But the whole review thing when it comes to the cookies and the Dre and her business, I do think that there was no need for Dre to mention that her mom comment. It just kind of was like stupid. It was kind of pointless. So I did see someone also say that he doesn't even really talk about customer service much. He usually talks about just the food for the most part. So the fact that you go in and you mention like, okay, yeah, her mom was the reason her orders were packing slow. It's just like, was that necessary? Not really. I do think that we as Black people have a duty. I'm sorry. I do hold other Black people closer to me, especially other Black women. I don't like the idea of us coming on and bashing a Black woman. I just don't. Even if we have something to say about something, I do like try to tread a little bit lightly when it comes to things like Black owned businesses and Black woman owned businesses. I do. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm biased. And I'm not even sorry for that. It's just kind of like is what it is. That's how I've been conditioned in this world, right? So whatever. I do think that if he really wanted to be constructive, he could have done it differently. In the same way that he just said that he DM'd her his number and did all of that, he could have DM'd her if he really felt a complaint about her business. Maybe she would see it, maybe she wouldn't. But you have a large audience. I think that we should be kinder to each other for the most part. I don't think that everything calls for a TikTok review. Personally, I really don't. Like, I feel like, yes, he said the cinnamon rolls were good, but obviously we all knew what he was saying about the rest of the thing. And then mentioning her, oh, like, they said this was home bought. It's just like, they said this was homemade. Just like, you knew what your audience was going to do. And I think that this has created a different level of discourse in terms of her. And when you see how hard she works, again, maybe you don't follow her, or maybe you haven't seen her build her business from scratch. I used to follow her when she was the chef, when she was a personal chef. That's when I first discovered her. And I always loved her content since then. I love tuning in and seeing what she does. She works so hard. So seeing her now opening up the bakery and seeing how it all has come together, it's such a beautiful sight to see. So like, it feels a little bit more like a personal attack when you get on here and you are kind of being cruel. Not cruel, because again, he didn't say anything super crazy mean about her per se, but I just feel like some things are not needed. And I think that we've fallen out of touch with withholding certain comments when it comes to each other because of social media, because we're all trying to like we all feel the need to give our opinion on every little thing. It's not really necessary. Some things you can keep in the confines of you and your friend group. Some things don't have to be talked about. No shade. That's just my opinion. But someone was like, I was watching my friend Naj, and she was talking about the situation. She was talking about her opinion on the chatter that's been going around about the bakery. And someone was like, why don't y'all keep the same energy for Crumble when he gave like a bad Crumble review? I said, Crumble is not small, woman-owned, Black-owned business. Don't be dense. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the same. We're comparing apples to oranges. It's not the same thing. It's not the same level of comparison. People don't care about the fact that Crumble is going to make Crumble's money. Yes, Ashley's going to still make money. She's still going to have a line out of the door regardless of his review or not. But I think that, again, we tend to tread lightly. Well, I tend to think that it's okay to tread lightly with each other if it's not going to be helpful for their business. That's just my opinion. Okay, I made a playlist, or I'm starting a playlist, and it's kind of like bringing me joy a little bit because it's called For the Club. Now, it's kind of like, what is it, a double entendre? What is it called when it's one thing but it has two different meanings? I think, whatever. Anyway, For the Club. Number one, the club is like, this is music that's kind of like very feel good. It makes me feel kind of like sexy. It kind of makes me feel like that girl. It's kind of like, it gives me like one of these, like, you know, you kind of just want to bop to it. Like, it just makes you like feel like, yeah, I'm getting ready. It's kind of like that type of vibe. So like, kind of like For the Club, but also for the Flowers Club. Like, also like, this is a playlist for the club, like the girls, like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like just for that. So I guess it's kind of like a play on my name, Flowers Club, and also a play on what type of music it is. I'm gonna play y'all a couple. I'm gonna put it on shuffle just for a second because I'm not trying to get copywritten. But I'm gonna play each song for maybe like 5 seconds. Let me see. I should have my speaker on.
Is it going? I don't know.
Wait. Oh.
Twin bitches
Twin bitches hopping up a jet ski.
Oh, I love this song. What's the next one? Oh, it's still building. But like Bobby Valentino, only the girls get it. You know what I'm saying? Only the girls get it. Bobby. What's the other one? I do think Future makes music for the baddies. It's something about No Cap that I love so much. Anyway.
It's a major move right here, baby.
Duh.
You gotta get with it to get lost.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love this song. I love this song so much. Y'all canceled Daniel Caesar. He might be a weirdo. We shouldn't have defended him. But this is that song. Oh. Oh. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all get it. But like all the songs that are like a bop to me, like it makes me feel like I'm getting ready, and every song that comes on while I'm getting ready is gonna be like have me doing my makeup in the bathroom like this. Give it to mama, mama, give it to mama. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What's another one? Oh. Take the stars out the sky for you. There's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do. You know, if I could be your girl. Oh.
Hold up, bring the beat back. Stop. I ain't ready yet.
So y'all get the gist. But I've been having so much fun making this playlist. And it's still in its early stages. One thing that I keep saying about when I make a playlist, I typically only like to create playlists when I'm on shuffle. Like, I don't like to add music that I just think of. I don't like to just sit here and think like, what song would go nice in here and then add the music. I like to organically add music to my playlist. Unless it's in the organic beginning stages. It's like to get the playlist going, I have to get the thought off my out of my head. So when I hear a song, when I'm like thinking about a song, I add it for now. But over time, this playlist will just be as I'm listening to shuffle and I'm listening to music, and in that moment I feel like that girl, then I add it to the playlist. I said that's usually how I do my playlist. That's how every other playlist I have is done. I don't sit here and try to think about songs that can go on there. I let them come to me organically on shuffle. But most of these songs I did add off of my brain. Like the Bobby Valentino, like I just thought about Bobby Valentino and I was just like, his music gives me that vibe. It's always like, slow down, I just wanna get to know you, but don't turn around. You know what I'm saying? Like the moment just popped in my head, or the thought popped in my head, and I'm just like, you know what, that song gives me this vibe. Let me look up Bobby Valentino and then add the songs like that. So most of these songs right now I added. Of course, I thought about B-Day. I thought about Green Light. If you want to, you got the green light. You know, it's just like you have to just add those when they come to your brain. But some songs just came to me organically, like this one. Wait, y'all heard this before? Camille put me onto that, and that gives me that feeling like that. Why, baby? Like it gives me like, ooh, I'm getting ready, like, you know. So I've been having fun with this. Oh, this one also came on shuffle.
Boy, you know you need to come.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like that, Megan. Also, what came to my mind when I heard this was obviously Big Old Freak. Big Old Freak. I mean, wait, but like that goes in this playlist. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna add it right now. But I'm gonna, is this public? I think I have this public. I think I have this playlist public. But for the most part, if there's always a playlist in my bio somewhere, but like on my link tree. That's what I mean, in my link tree. So I have my link tree. I think it's in my Instagram bio. Yeah, it's in my Instagram bio. But if you scroll down, there's a playlist on there, and then you can find like Morgan. You can find the rest of my playlist from that playlist. But it's called For the Club, number 4. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, these are just so fitting. But let me make sure that's public. Let me go back. Why you give all this love to? Why you give all this love to? Oh yeah, it is on my profile, so you'll see it if you're interested at all. But I just felt like talking about that. Okay, bye. Okay, wait. I think that I saw this post on TikTok. I know I keep moving. I'm literally all over my apartment right now. But excuse me, I saw this post that was talking about how like 70% of the world is like service-based or something like that. Like, we're turning into a very service-based society. Like, a lot of things are you know, service-based, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's you going to get your hair done, or you going to get your lashes done, or you need your eyebrows done, or you need some sort of assistance to help someone else out. You're going to the supermarket, you're servicing people in different ways. For most of us, we probably deal with service providers for a couple times a week, basically. You know, whether you need to go grocery shopping, whether you're getting something done, you're getting your nails done, or whether you're ordering out and you're doing delivery, or, you know, you're always dealing with people in that capacity. So the other day, my sister went to get her hair done, right? Now, mind you, she's been looking for a new braider. So she was trying this person out. She's like, okay, I found somebody. Her prices are not that bad. Her prices are pretty good. Like, her small knotless were less than $300, which nowadays, of course, depending on what state you live in, can be kind of like a big deal. Like, you're kind of like, okay, small knotless for under $300, whoop-de-doo. You know, let me close this because it's going to keep dinging and it's going to get on my nerves. But for the most part, you kind of like are dealing with service providers on a regular basis, and she was looking for someone to add to her service provider list for the most part. So this is someone that she went to for the first time. She got there, her appointment was at 8 o'clock. Now, when she got there, on the way there, she was like an hour away, because this isn't someone, wasn't someone that was super local. She found her on like Instagram or whatever. So on the way there, the girl's like, hey, she's like, hey, can you come at 9:30 instead of 8? And my sister was like, hey, like, you know, I'm an hour away. I'm already on my way. Can you do 8:30? Like, I really can't do 9:30. Like, I'm just going to be sitting in front of your salon. Thank God she didn't have to Uber. Like, thinking about inconveniencing people. Imagine if you were Ubering to your appointment. Ooh, you'd have to, Uber back home and then go back. Like, it's just like, thankfully we're driving, right? But she said, no, like, I really can't do 9:30. You know, can we do 8:30 maybe? Like, you know, it's already, you know, approaching 8 o'clock, whatever the case may be. The girl doesn't respond. She doesn't respond back to her. And she ends up just like ignoring my sister. Now, mind you, me and my sister are on the phone at this point. It's like 9 o'clock. So she's like, she has an attitude. She's just like, dang, like, we're already off to a bad start. The fact that, you know, why ask me? Because my thing was, if you're going to ask someone if they can come later, you have to still be expecting either response. Like, you're posing a question, right? So what, a yes or no question, you know? So if you really couldn't service her until 9:30, you should have just led with that. Like, you should have just said, hey, I'm so sorry. I cannot get to you until 9:30, period. And then, like, not even period, but like 9:30 is the time I could be available. Not, can you come at 9:30? It's a complete difference. Because then my sister says, oh no, I really can't do 9:30. Now what? It's like, now you're just gonna force me to do 9:30. Like, now I'm under it's all your call at the end of the day. I can't force you to come out here and do my hair if you're just not here. So she ends up waiting, and she's like, you know what? You know, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's like, what was the point in asking me if you really can't even do 9:30, or if you couldn't even, if you weren't going to be okay with me saying no to that question. So basically, time goes on. The girl texts her at like, it was already, me and my sister were on the phone the whole time. It's like 9:35 at this point, and she's like, I'm about to just leave. And I'm like, okay, you told her 9:30, she's still not there yet. I would give her a call. Mind you, the girl wasn't texting her back the whole time. So I'm like, after, you know, if it's 9:30, she said 9:30, I would give her a call to see if she's here or see if she's pulling up. And if not, then you leave. It's just kind of like, girl, you really got me waiting out here for an hour and a half, over an hour and a half past my appointment time. That's already annoying as it is. So my sister's like waiting and waiting and waiting. The girl ends up texting her like, hey, I think you're at the wrong place because I'm here, I don't see you, basically. And she's like, I'm at the location you have posted. Like, she sent her like a screenshot, like making sure this was her location. Like, I'm at this address. And it was the right address, which is weird because on her website it says like, oh, my shop is above a Dunkin' Donuts. And my sister was at the Dunkin' Donuts. Like, she knew that's where the shop was because she already saw on her website that it says something about Dunkin' Donuts. I'm at Dunkin' Donuts. So like, I'm at the right place. So my sister was like, oh, making sure this was the right place. The girl didn't text her back. At this point, it's like 10 something. So my sister's like, you know what, I'm leaving. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want you playing in my hair as it is. Like, we're already off to a super bad start. You're not even being communicative. You're not answering the phone. It's like, just let me know what it is. And if you were to be straightforward, then we could have probably worked with it. If you would have said to me, hey, I'm so sorry. I will even giving a discount. Because now you're playing with my time. My appointment was 2 hours ago. But if she says, hey, I'm so sorry about this, I cannot get to you until 10 o'clock, then it's like, as a customer, you can decide at that point whether you want to wait until 10 o'clock. Like, you should have just said it from the very beginning. And then that way, it's like, I would have been made the decision. I wouldn't have just sat here and waited for you for no reason. I could have been figured out something else to do with my hair and my time and my money. You know what I'm saying? So the girl ends up not responding. My sister's like, you know what, I'm leaving. She ends up texting her. I'm gonna bring up the text message. She was like, oh, I think she put it in the group chat. She was like, can you send my deposit back? Thank you. And then the girl was like, requested, with all these question marks and exclamation points. She said requested, and then she put her Cash App name. And then my sister was like, calm the heck down, weirdo. Like, you're weird. Like, I'm already irked, you're weird. Now, granted, my sister called her a weirdo, but it's like, why would you send requested? Like, what's your whole thing? Like, you're already, hey, you pissing me off. And then the girl was like, requested, lame. I'm just like, this is what we've come to? Like, I don't know. Because my thing is like, how you mad at me? How are you mad at me for asking for my deposit back? Why are you being weird? Why are you being unprofessional? After you already canceled, you didn't respond, you've been ignoring me. I'm trying to pay you money. It's just like, ew. The fact that we have to deal with these people on a regular, you're probably not even, you're probably not licensed, if we're being completely honest, right? Like, now we're going into other things. You're being unprofessional. And this was a debate a while ago. Send the girls back to the salons when they're shadowing and working under actual business owners, salon owners. Send them back to the very beginning, the very basics, because y'all can book these little salon suites and y'all act like fools when y'all do it. It's actually really annoying. So then I'm just like, that's really annoying. Now, mind you, we're in a group chat. It's me, my best friend, and my sister. And we're just like, I'm about to make a fake appointment. Like, we're kind of joking around. Like, I'm about to make a fake appointment because the deposit was only $10. Now, my sister was going to let it slide, but now it's the principle because you would just ignore me. Just send me my money. Send me my $10 back. Send me my $10 back. I can take it and go get a matcha. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. That's what I would do with my $10. Give me it back. I'm going to take it and go and get an iced coffee from 7 Brew. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can use my $10 another way. I don't even want to give you nothing of mine because this is so unprofessional and so annoying. In a waste of time, because guess what, my hair's still not done. My sister had a bun in her head. A bun, like, you know, she blew it out and then put it up in a bun. When she sent the request back, the girl was like, $10 for it, because she sent it to Cash App, so it said $10 for a cute bun. So I'm just like, what's the point in running a business if this how you act? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so my sister's like, that's even more weird because that means you saw me. Like, to say, oh, for a cute bun, like, you're trying to be smart, obviously. you saw me with a bun. You saw me sitting in my car waiting for you with a bun in my head. It's just like, you're trying to be smart now. Like, well, you've been trying to be smart, but now you're just disgusting. Like, that type of behavior is so, that will make me never want to get my hair done again. Like, this is why I'm so happy to stick with who I go to. Like, I don't like going to new hoes. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that type of stuff is like really frustrating. And I was like, yo, all right, now I was playing before. I'm about to just book an appointment. Give me $10. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to just book a fake appointment, and I'm going to inconvenience you and waste your time. Like, that's what I really wanted to do. Me and my best friend was like, yo, we about to make fake appointments, because now let's be petty. We want to be petty. We can all be petty. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to schedule you, and I'm going to schedule the appointment in the flat middle of the day, so you ain't take no clients before me, and you're not taking nothing after me. Now I'm going to schedule it in the middle of your day, and now I'm not going to show up at all. I don't care about this $10. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you're like, you playing. Like, I don't like that type of stuff. Like, yo, that stuff, that irked me so bad, because I'm like, yo, what was the point? Like, why are you being smart and weird? Like, what's your whole thing? And she lucky I didn't do it. The only reason I didn't do it is because I thought she was going to ask for the deposit through Cash App, because she was sending it back through Cash App. So I'm just like, I thought that was going to be the thing. Like, you know, you make a payment you make your deposit through Cash App. Like, you know, sometimes that's how these businesses be set up. I would have done it if that was the case. I would have just sent you $10 on Cash App. For my sister, because now you getting smart, and now you being weird. I don't like that. But the reason I didn't do it is because when you go to book, it asks for your card information. I'm like, I don't really want to put my card in here. Now, granted, you have a Cash App card, which I assume will work the same way, but it's connected to my debit card. Like, I don't know if I like the idea of that. Like, I would have done it because I was thinking maybe I could put my Cash App card in, but then again, it's like, all right, I'm feeling like I don't like being petty. Like, it's really not in my nature for the most part. Like, at first we said it jokingly. It was just like a little key. Like, we're just like, I'm about to make a fake appointment, but so it's not really like natural that I want to be like petty and like get back at people. So it's just like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it alone. But if that wasn't how her bookings were set up, I would have done it. No shade. I would have made a fake appointment. Girl, now you calling my phone wondering where I am. Nowhere. I'm in New Jersey. That's where I am. Home. I'm at work. You know, it's just like, I don't know what you got going on, but I'm wasting your time. I'm inconveniencing you now. Like, so that was like really annoying. But I'm like, the fact that we live in such a service-based like world, and these are our service providers. God, these are our service providers. That's what we got to deal with. Help us, Lord. Help us. We need help. Have you guys been seeing the Dior lip gloss stuff? The girl said that she wore Dior lip gloss and now her lips are burnt. It's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's not funny. I did feel tremendously bad. That's never happened to me before, I will say. With my Dior lip gloss, I actually have, do I have two of them? I think I have one of them. I have one of them. It's never happened to me before, but I was just using, have you guys ever heard of Gloss Hood? It looks like this. This is a black owned business. I actually met the owner of Gloss Hood at an event that I went to a couple years ago in New York, and she gave us all glosses as a part of, you know, just to be like, you know, business savvy. Smart girl. This gives me peppermint vibe. I really do like Gloss Hood. I really don't pull for it that often because I have like a lip gloss, lipstick, lip product bag, and this may have been like in the bottom somewhere. But let me show y'all. Oh my gosh, have you guys heard of Frankie Blue? He's on TikTok. He's like a brown skin gay man. He usually is like showing his outfits, or he's saying something funny, or he's known for a couple things, but he calls men and like his dates gentlemen, you know. So if you hear me say gentleman, I got it from him. He be like, yeah, I'm going out with a gentleman, so I am letting a gentleman take me to get something to eat. So we're just getting something. It's just something simple. Like, it ain't that deep, you know what I'm saying? We're just getting some food. I got off work not too long ago, but I cut up this shirt, which is what I wanted to show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna bring it down. I know this isn't the best angle, but like, oh, this is horrible. I hated that a lot actually, but I don't have time to like set it up on my tripod because right now well, he should be here in about 9 minutes. But I will say I cut the collar off. This is a basic t-shirt from Walmart. I cut the collar off and I put a little V, a little triangle situation here. So I let it kind of come off my shoulder. I do have like a little lace bralette on, just in, like, it's not really showing, but it's just, it was supposed to be a little bit of a touch, but my chest isn't really out, as you can see. So it's just like, it's kind of hidden away. But I ended up, oh, my sister's texting me. I ended up cutting the sides of the shirt. See if you can see it a little bit. I ended up cutting the sides of the shirt, like both sides, but I cut this side higher so that I can give it like a tie effect, and then pull the other side kind of like to the front. Let me see. I do have my little stool thing. Oh, okay. But I cut the other side too, just slightly, so that I could basically like kind of pull it to the front in this type of way. So I guess I could probably tuck the back, honestly, because the back, of course, the other side of the cut is in the back, but I could tuck it and just kind of make it seem like the front is just like hanging. Basic Walmart t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? It's cut t-shirt season, you know? So yeah, I like that. I actually got this off of TikTok because I was like I kind of want a white shirt. I love wearing white. Like I think I told you this before. I like wearing white. So you know what I mean? Hold on. So basically I was just saying that I really wanted just something bright. I really wanted something white. So I was like, what can I do with the white t-shirt? Now I did also iron this just so that it doesn't look as like t-shirty. Oh, is that my camera? It's something on my camera. I'm like, is this something on my one? You know, but it's on my camera. But I wanted, like, you know, just to kind of make it seem not too t-shirty. So I did iron it. Even, you know, it's gonna get wrinkled with the tie. Y'all know how it go, right? Now, I told y'all once before that, well, maybe I didn't tell y'all. I've been loving this particular, what's it called? Fragrance combination. Now I wore this combination maybe like a couple of vlogs ago. I'm trying not to put too much around my piercing because it's like I have to rinse this out, my edges, for the most part, or like when I wash my face I'm getting like the sides of my edges wet, and I don't want to do too much near the piercing, you know. I try to be kind of cautious. Basically what I'm trying to say is, some time ago, y'all, I just sat here rambling about nothing, but I'm trying to say some time ago I wore this particular fragrance combination, and this gentleman told me that he could smell my scent in his car for days after I got out, and I was like, I love that. And he said it smells so good. Like, he loved how, like, the combination that I had on. And I'm gonna share that combination with y'all. I am. Now, I told y'all already. Now, you kind of probably knew this was coming. It is the Mugler base. Now, this is the Mugler Stellar. This is not the regular Mugler Angel or Mugler Elixir. Like, this is the Mugler Stellar. And the last time I checked, they don't have this on, like, Sephora yet. It's really just at, like, Macy's and like online at Macy's and stuff like that. I don't know if they carry it at Ulta yet, not completely sure, but this is Mugler Angel Stellar, you know what I'm saying? So this is the base. This is the base of the fragrance. Yes, we do have to spray it on really well, you know. Now, to layer that, I used the Dossier and Fruity Almond. I will need another one of these because these two together, you ain't got to tell me twice. Last but not least, we have Gucci Flora. This is the oil. This is like their roll-on, the travel one. So of course it's just a little roll-on situation. But this just kind of like adds a little extra element. You know what I'm saying? Like it just spice it up a little bit. Put it in something between your arms. You know. It just adds a little extra, little ones and twos and ones and twos. Now, I think what I had with me that day, oh, it's getting so low. I had this one with me because it just fit into my bag and I can easily just like reapply, as opposed to carrying this big thing or whatever. So I'm probably not going to reapply because I think I sprayed a considerable amount just now. Probably don't need to reapply. I am gonna put like a little jean jacket on over this. It's like a little crop jean jacket, and honestly I was thinking to myself, I feel like crop jean jackets are kind of played out. Like they had their moment a couple years ago when the girls was getting the oversized cropped Zara denim jackets. Like I haven't pulled for my denim jacket in a minute in any color. I will wear denim, but not a cropped denim jacket, you know what I mean? But I was like, it's rainy today, and I was just like, well, it's not raining right now, but I needed a jacket basically, and I was like, oh, I could just throw this over my shoulders as opposed to anything else. So yeah, that's it. I do have some mascara on. We're just going to Sentinel Libs in Philly, which is just a little, you know, it's just like a little spot. They be having some good shrimp tacos. I like the shrimp tacos. They're my favorite. So I'm about to go and just get something to eat. I'm not gonna bring my camera, but I wanted to show y'all my shirt for real. That was really what, and my shirt and my perfume combo. That was really it, okay? But I'll tap back in tomorrow probably, because by the time I get home it'll probably be kind of late. So probably tomorrow. Okay, bye. Okay, so yesterday was cool. Tell me why we were, mind you, I told y'all I was going out. It was after work. It was already getting kind of late. He called a flat. So we were like on the side of the road trying to figure that out, and then it ran into like our dinner time. So it was still a good night though. Like we still kind of allowed it to turn around. We had to like call around and figure out who could do a tire delivery, tire delivery and a full service. So basically like you bring me the tire and you put it on for me. You just might as well do the whole thing. So that was interesting. Okay. I ordered from Sephora. I feel like y'all, oh, I just put that package on my bed. Get off my bed and get, really quickly, I ended up just kind of like experimenting with makeup. So let me see. And I just put like something simple on. I use a different concealer, and I also use a tinted moisturizer, which I typically don't do. I tried to do a foundation also, but the foundation I have is NARS in Macau, and I realized that's not my shade. Like it's too light. Like I feel like when I put a shade on, it should blend into my complexion. It was like light on my face, and I'm just like, I don't think this is right, you know? I don't think that's right. So eventually I guess I'll look into, well, maybe even not, because I'm really not a foundation girl for real. Like I'll do a tinted moisturizer, but for the most part I'm not like obsessed over covering my full face of something. Like, you know, I just want a little something. That's usually my thing. But I ended up getting some stuff from Sephora, but like, okay, it is everything cool, because I got an email saying I wasn't getting the package until the 24th, but then it came today. So it's just like, okay. So I only got a couple little things. I did order the Phlur discovery set. I really want to try and figure out what scent I like. I cannot wait. I'm about to do it right now. I really need to leave. It's 2:01. I need to leave. And then I got the Hourglass concealer, and I got the full size. This is in, which one was this? Oh, this is Teak. Yeah, it's in Teak, which is 9.5. I have the really, really mini one, and I like this. I like the Hourglass concealer. And then I also got a Danessa Myricks gloss. It's for your, like, it's multi-use. Oh, this man is on the roof, and he don't look like he working. He just look like he just walking on the roof. He got, oh no, I think, what? I can't tell what they're doing. I'm assuming they're working. I can't, they don't got no like work vest on, like they don't have nothing on. They just have like casual type of clothes, and they're just standing there like they just but anyway, this is the Danessa Myricks. It's called Color Fix. It's one of her glazes. So I told you, I don't know if I told y'all or not, but I love a glossy lid. Like that's always been my favorite. Like I love putting on a color and then adding a gloss on top like that. That's so cute. It's always been so cute to me. And before I would just use Vaseline. Like I would put an eyeshadow on and then just put Vaseline on it. It will create the effect, but over time the Vaseline moves and it like kind of creases or kind of cakes in between my eyelid creases, or what'll happen is it'll start to get in my eye a little bit. Like throughout the night when I have a glossy lid with Vaseline on, I feel like my eyes start to get blurry. Like I feel like it's on my eyelashes at some point, like it's moving. So I don't really like the method of a glossy lid that I typically do. So I was like, oh, let me try one of the Color Fixes, and I got it in clear. I love the Color Fixes. I actually have one other one, and it's such a pretty color. Like Vanessa really be eating with the color fixes. Like this is like a metallic type of, well, if it'll, yeah, focus right. It's like a metallic type of situation, but it's so pretty, and she has a million of these color fixes, a million different colors. And I like eyeshadow look. Like I think that for the most part, a lot of us have probably stepped away from eyeshadows and like making our makeup like extra. For the most part, me too. I just do a brown on my lid, but color fixes will have me trying different stuff. So again, this is just a clear one because I want to put it on top of a gloss. So that was like, that was really it. And then like I said, the discovery set was really what I'm looking forward to. Like I don't know, I've heard about Phlur. I think Alexis, my friend Alexis, has the golden rule, which is a gold one, but I want to smell all of them. I didn't put any fragrance on yet because I was waiting to see if I got this. I'm like, I don't know what they deliver from Sephora. You know how sometimes they may split the packages up. So I didn't know. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't want to. It's like, what do I want to start with? Oh, Vanilla Skin. I feel like I've heard about Vanilla Skin. I can't smell them. I would have to spray it in order for me to really smell it. Which one should I start with? Mood Ring looks kind of interesting, which is like this green one in the middle. Yeah, I won't be able to smell it until I spray it. Ooh. Okay. It's kind of like clean. On the first spritz. Ooh, that's pretty. I think I'm gonna just go with the first one I sprayed because I don't want to spray all of them in the air right now. First of all, they're only but so big. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out which scent I really love, but this one smells nice. I'm not gonna spray all of them right now. I might just go with this one because again, it's kind of clean. It's very pretty. This is, like I said, it's called Mood Ring. So let's just go with this one and see how it wears throughout the day. It kind of reminds me of candy. Like it kind of feels like when it first sprayed, my first thought was like gummy bears or like like the first thing I can think of that popped in my head when I first let that spray out was gummy bear or gummy worms or something. I don't know. Interesting, but I'm gonna put this right back in the box so I can take a picture. Oh, of course I messed the box. Of course I messed it up. Of course I did. Put it back. I'm trying to take a picture so I can tag Phlur at least. Like, hey, my name is Morgann.Flowers, you know? But I need this to not rip. Like, okay, here we go. Good morning. It's breakfast. But okay, I need to get out of here. I didn't eat anything all day. I have to go and get some, I'm going to get some testing done. Actually, I need to take a water bottle with me so I can drink and have to go to the bathroom by the time I get to where I'm going. But that's it. I'm wearing my favorite jeans, known to man. These are my Naked Fashion jeans. Love them. I love them so much. They will never, y'all will always see me in these. And I'm actually wearing, it's supposed to be kind of rainy today, but I'm actually wearing my little, I think I got these from ASOS. But they're like a little bit too small. They're like flip-flop slides. But they look like this. They're the square toe ones. And they're like a tad bit too small. Like a tad bit too small. You know what I'm saying? And but since I have these pants on, you can't see, you just really see the peep toe of it all. Like you really just see the square toe at the top. Cool, you know? And I'm just wearing my little black bag because I have the black shoes on. My little handy dandy. I can fit my camera in here, all the good stuff. So let me get out of here. Hopefully the mood, and just like a plain white shirt, this little Zara cardigan. Hopefully the mood ring, it smells nice. What? Girl, later. Like, goodness gracious. I hate back-to-back text messages. Like, am I neurodivergent? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to like play around with it, but like sometimes I'll be like getting irritated by by a repetitiveness. Like I don't like when my computer keeps dinging or my phone keeps dinging. Oh my god. Like I just be like, ah! Throw the phone across the room. Like for the first time ever, I just filmed one outside of my car with the suction mount. And I told myself at first, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna suck it onto the car, like suction it onto the car, and then just like drive around without my camera on the suction, because I'm just like, ooh, how much do I trust this suction? Because if I drop my camera like that, you know. So I was like, you know what, let me just try it. But I was like, you know what, I'm just in a parking lot. So I'm like, you know what, I was parked in the parking lot, so I just put my camera on it, and I'll put the footage on the screen, and because I was just doing a test run. I was like, you know what, let me just back out and then like kind of basically drive into another parking spot, which is what all I did, because I was just trying to test out the idea of having my camera back there. And I thought it was actually really cute. Like I feel like a content creator. Like I feel like, oh, she know what she doing. So it was actually kind of interesting to do that. And I was like, and I kind of got over the idea of someone like looking at me, because again, I had to stick it onto my car. So for a second I was outside my car just trying to like mount it onto the car. And you can't put these on a curved surface. It has to be flat so that the suction can suction the correct way. So I was like trying different parts of the side of my car to make sure it was flat. Like I had to find a specific spot on my car, and it worked. Like it didn't budge at all. The good thing about these things is that the red line shows you when the suction is coming out. So like when it's all the way suctioned in, it'll look like this. And once you start seeing that red line, the suction is releasing. So it's good, of course, to have the red lines, because I'm just like, okay, I know it's good back there because the red line ain't showing. But I love this thing. I'll have a link below if anyone's interested. It is really like, if you want to get into your content creator bag, like if you want to try some angles and try some cool stuff, or maybe you don't want to carry around a mount, I do have my mount with me, like my tripod, which I will probably use still just real quick. Even though like that's kind of nerve-wracking too, because I have a whole camera mount. I'm walking into the building, like it's a little cringy, just a little. And this parking lot is pretty full, so I do need to kind of get over the thought. But I do think it's worth it if you actually want to try something unique. Or I'd use it for my bathroom all the time. Like this is pretty much all I use if I'm recording if you see me recording in the camera, on the camera in the bathroom, I'm using this 9 times out of 10, unless I just didn't feel like putting it on the thing and I already had it on my tripod. Like it's very rare that I don't just put it on the suction mount, because it's like not in my way. It's just like very convenient, you know. So this is my little baby, and I did trust this just now and it worked. Well, that wasn't a long period of time. I can't say, you know, how well it will hold up if it was a long periodically time suction back there. I don't know. I can't say like, oh, it'll last you for an hour, girl. I don't know, you know. But it lasted for the time that I needed to last. Really just a second of me driving, literally for 2 seconds. So I'm about to go on this appointment. Again, I just really needed that little clip. And yeah. Okay, so I started trying to smell some of the Phlur. Where'd it go? Oh, the Phlur fragrances. Now, I was just across the other side of the room and I smelled the Golden Rule one. This little gold. It's not. Is it gonna focus? No. The reflection. But this is the gold one. It's called Golden Rule. I guess I don't have to show y'all each individual one. I'm gonna just give y'all the name of it. But it smells to me. I had to come over here by my. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's gonna annoy me. Turn it off. And it's my computer, but I came over here by my fragrances and I got my computer because I was like, I feel like it smells like something else. And I'd be like, am I tripping? Is my nose off or what? To me, Golden Rule smells a little bit like Mugler Angel Goddess. I think that's the one that's, or is this Super Phlur? Is this Super Phlur or Angel Goddess? Alien Goddess. Ooh, this smells kind of like this one to me. It smells like a Mugler fragrance. And if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna like, hey. It's like, ow. My computer just pinched me. So let me see. So Phlur, Golden Rule. If I'm wrong, then I'm not going to give y'all no more comparisons because I'm not really trying to get... I just want to see if they have any of the same notes because I just feel like they just remind me of each other. So let me see the notes and see if I'm crazy. Okay, so I had that pulled up and then I'm going to pull up. Now, granted, I smelled it. I sprayed it across the room, so hopefully... I guess I can still smell it a little bit. Was that Alien? That was Alien Goddess, right? I'm asking y'all. Yes, Alien Goddess. Okay. Hey, it fell. Alien Goddess. Do y'all have the same notes or not? Or something. Something is the same. Dang it. Like, something is the same. Or that's not really descriptive enough. Oh, that's not descriptive enough for me. Oh, okay. Okay, there's a similar note in there. Okay, so... The the Phlur golden rule. It says the top notes are mandarin, splash, pink pepper, golden pear. The middle notes are orange flower water, jasmine blossom, coconut milk, and then the bottom notes, benzoin. I don't know what that smells like, or benzoin. I don't know what that smells like. Sandalwood or and vanilla cream. Now for the Mugler, the Mugler notes are bergamot, jasmine, and vanilla. So I think it's that jasmine vanilla situation. Yes. Cause I'm like, yo, they smell like each other. Like something has to be like, something has to be similar. As a matter of fact, you know what I should do? I should spray them. I feel like I didn't want to spray them all in the air. Maybe I'll spray them on a Post-it note. Cause you know how you go to the store and they have the little card, the little papers you just spray. Maybe I'll just spray the Post-it notes so that I'm not spraying all of them in the air. You know what I mean? But okay, I'm glad I was right. So I think the jasmine vanilla situation kind of give me each other a little bit. Now the Mugler Alien has bergamot, and then the Golden Rule has pink pepper and sandalwood and mandarin splash and like a bunch of other notes. But for the most part, I'm glad I wasn't wrong about that. I will say, now the thing is, I will say I can't really give a good fragrance review on the longevity of the scent, because since they're these little small samplers, I'm not spraying them how I would typically spray. Like, I can't say, oh yeah, it held up really nice, or it didn't hold up nice if I only did 2 little spritz. Like, I barely really sprayed it. I really just sprayed it on myself to kind of give myself a little bit of a smell. But you think about when you actually spray a fragrance, when I do more than 2. So it's just like, I'm not really giving each of these minis the same effort that I would give my original fragrance to really say it lasted or it didn't. It didn't last, but I was like, I sprayed those 2 little sprays. It's like I barely really put it on, if you ask me. I gotta spray a little bit more, a couple more times than that. Now the next one I'm gonna try is Strawberry Letter. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty, Phlur. It's definitely strawberry. That's pretty. That is pretty. If you like a sweet scent, strawberry, I mean, obviously it's called Strawberry Letter. That's pretty. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Maybe it can be I need some coffee beans or something. You know how like they be having a coffee bean so you can cleanse your nose palette. Okay, this next one's called Rose Whip. I sprayed it on my hand. Oh, ooh, okay, rosy, but that's actually very pretty. I'm not mad at it. So far, we going 4 for 4. That smells pretty. It's very rosy. It's very much a floral for sure. Well, obviously, but it's a pretty rose. I think rose can be a hit or miss sometimes. Like sometimes rose scented things don't really smell that good. Like I think flowers smell like flowers. I wouldn't say flowers smell so good and they just like naturally that's not my reaction to flowers, but I do think flowers smell good for flowers. Like it's still nature. They smell good for nature, you know? But sometimes rose can be a hit or miss. It can smell too much like rose, but this has a sweetness to it, so it smells nice. It has a sweetness to it. Now I am going to respray the one that I sprayed earlier on one of these sticky notes, but the next one is called Father Figure. Oh, okay. I keep spraying it on my hand. Ooh. This could be unisex. Okay, Father Figure. It can be this can definitely be worn by men. But I wonder what it would be like if I were to wear it. I like a good man scent. You know what I'm saying? I like when it smells kind of like it can be unison. I like that vibe. That smells nice. That's actually smells nice. I'm just going down the sticky notes. I'm just keeping them in a line, you know? The next one is going to be the one that I sprayed earlier called Mood Ring. Wow. Okay, yeah. This one to me has a citrus in it. Let me see if I'm right. Let me see if I'm right. I feel like it has a citrus in it. Come on, mood ring. Oh, vanilla smoke is new. I don't think I have that one in my discovery set. Mood ring. Let me see if I can find it. I'm on their website. Okay, I found mood ring. Does this have a citrus at all? Okay, so it says pitaya, pulp, orange blossom, fruit gummies. What did I say, y'all? What did I say earlier? It smelled like what? Gummy bears. It remind, like, oh my gosh, is that if that clip is in here, say I. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what I said to y'all, or was I talking to somebody else? I don't know if I said it to y'all or if I was talking to somebody else. Gummies, like gummy worms, teddy bears, like that's what it reminds me of. Fruit gummies. And then for the middle base, it says orange flower, orange. Okay, the citrus is coming through. Jasmine sambac. And marigold bloom. And then for the base notes, it says patchouli prisma, glazed musk, and sheer amber. It has a very nice smell to it. It's not overbearingly citrus. Like, it's not like, ooh, girl, you smell like an orange. It's not like that. It's very pretty. It's sweet. It's very girly. Has a citrus vibe to it. Like, I knew I smelled that. Yes, nose. Come on, nose. Represent. Yeah, making me look like I know something. I think sometimes scents can be hard to identify. Like, it's hard for me to tell y'all what smells good or what the notes are and stuff. Like, I haven't memorized it to that point, so I think sometimes describing them can be kind of hard. So I'm happy that I'm like making sense a little bit, or I'm at least a little bit on point with something. So this next one is called Soft Spot. Ooh. That's very, ooh, soft spot. That's very light. It's very pretty. It's kind of powdery almost, or like, oh, that's light, pretty. It definitely gives me powder. It definitely kind of gives me powder. It gives me a powder. Hold on, let me see. Soft spot. Yeah, so some of these are not in the discovery set. Ooh, that's pretty. Soft spot is pretty. Ooh. Okay, okay, it doesn't say nothing about powder, but but some of these scents can also get powder, and I just don't know. Like, it says vanilla orchid and water lily. Like, what does that smell like, you know? But it smells very pretty. It's very light. It's still very feminine, but it's not like a overbearing. It's like, oh, you smell good. Like, you know, it's kind of like, okay. She got something on, you know. It smells like a powder to me still. I'm still gonna stand on it in my own brain. But the next one we're gonna do is called Missing Person. Okay, that one is on here. I thought I didn't have Missing Person, but Missing Person is in the discovery set. Period. Oh, that was mainly alcohol. I need some more. I'm excited. I love fragrance. Excited. Oh, okay. Missing Person. Okay. It's not bad at all. It still smells pretty. It's just, it's very light to me. Like, I'm like, where is it at? Like, I feel like it's very, okay. Oh, no, never mind, I lied. Oh, that's the body oil. I'm clicking the wrong stuff. But this is very light to me. It says, if nude were a perfume, this is it. That's literally what it says for Missing Person. So take that for what you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that is a good description. Like, it's kind of chill. It smells pretty. It's probably my least favorite so far. But it doesn't stink though. It just doesn't, it's not as powerful. It's not as like catching attention. You know, it's not gonna grasp me as I walk by. Maybe subtly, maybe mixed with things. I need to throw these flowers away. It's still pretty though. It's definitely still pretty. Sheer jasmine, skin musk. So that's probably why it's very light. It's not like too in your face. Bergamot nectar, orange flower, neroli blossom, sandalwood, Australia oil, blonde wood, white musk. So it's still actually wait, hold on, it might be growing on me a little bit. It smells good. I ain't mad at it, you know. That smells good. I can see why they would say if nude were a person. I don't know how. It's kind of, I can't explain it. I'm sorry. I can't explain it. You know, I can't explain it. I do think the discovery set is worth it though, because then you get like a variety of things. You can kind of see where you want to head in, which direction, which scent you want to head into, how things combine with your own body chemistry. Like, I love that vibe. This one is called Vanilla Skin, which I think is pretty vanilla. You know, that's their contribution to the vanilla space. That's pretty. I'm not a huge vanilla girly. Like, I don't have any other fragrances that I can pull right now that would give vanilla. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a vanilla girly. But that still smells very pretty. It's a pretty spin on vanilla. Vanilla can sometimes be overbearing to me. But that's very pretty. I'm not complaining about that at all. Very pretty. And that's the end of the discovery set. I'm not mad at anything. And honestly, I say, which one was that? Missing Person was my least favorite, but it still is very pretty enough to complete the set. Like, everything has a place. They have a nice little citrus moment in here. They have a nice laundry, like not laundry, but they have like the powdery type of vibe. They have a fragrance in here that gives a man a little bit. They got something that's strawberry. They have something that is very it's like a gummy worm and sweet. Like, I think they have a very nice blend here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very nice variety. Which is obvious, honestly, what they wouldn't just give you this, well, unless that was the point of the discovery set. They're obviously going to give you a variety, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But all the fragrances are pretty much a hit, honestly. I will wear all of these. There's no fragrance in here that I wouldn't wear. And sometimes with a discovery set, you do get the hits and you get the misses, at least for like your own personal taste. But I'm not mad at it. I am actually pretty happy with Phlur. Like, I would consider buying. Which one would I buy? I don't know yet. I have to kind of wear them and be around in them in order to say like which one I would actually purchase, like full bottle, you know. So, okay, that's it for now. I may be going out later, possibly. Not with a man. I'm going out with my friend, and probably just grab something to eat. And just kind of like keep it light. I haven't seen Camille in a long time, basically. I haven't seen Camille in like a month or two, it feels like. So we'll have our little link, and yeah, I'll probably wear one of those scents tonight too. So you guys, I'll let y'all know which one I'm wearing. I cut that clip off maybe 5 minutes ago. I have been smelling. I've been sitting here just smelling them and thoughts after they've settled into the paper a little bit. I don't have them labeled, so I have to go through them. Okay, so that one's strawberry. The first one's strawberry. Rose Whip. I like Rose Whip. Rose Whip, it might be up there for me. I was just saying, very pretty spin on Rose. I think Rose can be a hit or miss, but this, they did well with Rose Whip for sure. Father Figure smells like my ex. I feel like he definitely has my high school ex, so like a long time ago. He has a fragrance that smells like this, or that has the notes of this, because ooh, it smells good. It smells like him. And then Mood Ring, citrus or gummy bears. Mood Ring smells good, but ooh, Soft Spot, Soft Spot has a soft spot in my heart. I love Soft Spot. Oof. And Missing Person is growing on me. I said that was my least favorite. I done lied. You know what I'm saying? That actually, now that it's settled again into the paper, it smells so good. I like Missing Person. I take my opinion back earlier. I like Missing Person. And then vanilla is just the vanilla. Maybe the vanilla is probably my least favorite, because like I don't really. Well, no, I'm lying. Maybe the strawberry. Because the strawberry smells good, but I think for me personally, it's too sweet. It's too, like, strawberry. You know how some people really don't like candles that smell like food? Like, that's kind of what this gives me. It gives me perfume that smells like food. So it's a little bit too sweet for me. This is probably strawberries. It smells nice. It's still pretty. It's just, for me personally, it's not the first one that I will pull for. But my favorites, Rose Whip, not in no particular order. Rose Whip, Soft Spot, Missing Person. Missing Person has knocked everyone, like, it is moving up the ladder. So again, I'll tell y'all which one I wear for later. Hey guys, I ended up going out yesterday just for like a quick second. Me and Camille just went to this, I don't even know if I told y'all what I was doing, but it was like a open mic night basically for like artists in Philly and stuff. So we just stopped in there for a minute. I realized I didn't record, I didn't even show y'all like nothing, like myself or nothing. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what happened, or I don't know, I don't know how I missed that. But oh, you know what? Maybe I planned on vlogging at Camille's, and then I didn't go in Camille's house like I initially thought. So like, that was the thought behind me not recording when I actually got there. But I'm about to head out. I just have to go grocery shopping really quickly. So I will see you guys when I get back. I'm just literally wearing jeans and a cropped hoodie, my bandana. But yeah, let me get out of here because it's already like 11 o'clock. I slept in this morning because it was like kind of late when I got in last night, so I'm tired. I did mean to tell you guys I wore the rose one. This is Rose Whip. So I paired this with Ralph Lauren Romance Intense, and I think they smell pretty good together. Romance Intense, since again, like I was telling y'all, I have a bigger bottle of it, so I sprayed more of the Romance Intense than this, so it wasn't like a good even split to really give this a good like go. But it smelled like, I feel like I got a sip in here left. Like I feel like it's a teardrop left. But it smells really pretty still. I will say I could still smell like the combination of it, and I did kind of spray this again throughout the night. But I can't really say that it lasts long. When I get the bigger bottle of which one I pick, I'm gonna then be able to say like, okay, it lasts a good amount of time, where I can smell it, you know, for however much long time after I sprayed it, you know. But it smells nice though. Okay, so yesterday or so when I did the content and I had that blue sweater on, I told you guys I was wearing makeup. Now, I tried like a tinted moisturizer. I was really trying to test out this foundation that I have, because I'm like, okay, let me see if I can try a little foundation situation. And I realized that just being out, now granted, there was a couple things going on. I was a little overstimulated. I was trying to film content outside. So like, it was just kind of like, you know, that's already kind of awkward sometimes. So I was really trying to like focus on that, but also get it done quickly. So between me like, it was hot outside, right? That's what it was. Because like earlier in the day, my grandma had stopped by and she was like, it's not cold in here. Like she came in my apartment. She's like, it's not cold in here. I had both my windows open and had a little breeze to it. So when I put that cardigan on, that was just kind of like the thought, like, okay, I'll just throw this on over top of my outfit. I was sweating. I was hot. I was overstimulated. Again, I'm trying to do the content outside. I'm hot as I don't know what. You know, it just was like, you know, trying to get the show on the road, get the ball rolling, be done with it. The makeup didn't add to that at all. Like I was kind of like, I had the makeup smeared on my shirt. Like it just was like, it's like, hey, if this is the foundation experience, I will pass. Like I actually don't. Again, I had makeup on my pants, right? I had gotten the makeup on my jeans, which I didn't realize until I went out later on that night because I wore those jeans again. So I'm about to put them in the laundry. But I had makeup on my jeans. I guess I must have touched my face, and I don't like that. Like I don't know. It's just not hitting for me. Again, it could have to do with the setting spray and having different things that like make your makeup stay, but I don't like that. Like I feel like makeup is everywhere. Like on my fingers, I feel icky. Like that's what it feels like to me. I feel icky. And one thing about me, I don't know how to fix this yet. I don't know if I should put powder on my nose or what, but sometimes like my T-zone can get kind of oily. So that there's gonna come a time where I wipe my nose. Usually even if I don't have makeup on, I typically will wipe my nose, wipe my T-zone, because you know, I get a little oily in that area. So with makeup on, it's like now I have makeup on my fingers. It's just like, now again, some of this stuff is just in how I operate. Like I just need to do things differently in order to avoid my complaints. So like maybe instead of wiping my nose, I need to carry the blotching pads or the blotching little sheets that they be having, or keep up some sort of a paper towel or something so I can dab my nose, and I don't again using a different type of spray so that my makeup stays. So like little tweaks to my regular thing, like my regular, like the way I operate, could probably avoid the things that I'm complaining about. But in general, just give me the concealer. You know what I'm saying? Give me the concealer, give me some Say bronzer, and I'm good. We good. You know what I'm saying? So I am going out today with my family. my sister and my dad. So I will probably just do the concealer again. I did like the tinted moisturizer, but I also can't do it if it's oily. Like, that's also another thing. I don't want to be greasy looking, because sometimes they're very, like, the consistency can be kind of like on the oily side to me. So I'll test it out and I guess figure out which route I want to take with it. But yeah, grocery shopping went well. I was going to show y'all a couple highlight products, but it was just pouring in here. It was just pouring outside so bad. It was dark. It was so dark in here. And I just was like, I don't feel like putting the light on, and like, yeah, I just didn't feel like doing that. I said, you know, it's fine. I'm going to just tell y'all what I get as I go. Some staple groceries like that I got this time around, I got, instead of the lettuce, I usually get lettuce hearts, which is like, it comes in a 3-pack typically, and you can just like cut the lettuce up yourself. Like, it's kind of like the little thing of lettuce. Like, it's like the lettuce looks like, it has like little, like stalks basically. I don't know if you guys know, if you guys get the lettuce like head or you do the hearts. I typically do the hearts, but I decided not to do the hearts this time because I wasted them the last time. Like, I was like, oh, I love a salad, but I was sick, so like I wasn't in the mood to taste a salad. Like, it just wasn't. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, salad, and then when I was sick, it was just like, I don't really want a salad. So I kind of wasted that. So I was like, maybe I'll just get a smaller thing of lettuce. So I just got a little container of lettuce instead. That's like pre-cut, so I'll just wash it and just make a salad. Now that I'm not sick, I should be okay, instead of like wasting the lettuce hearts. Like, I kind of just wasn't in the mood for that much lettuce, especially again because I wasted it. And I have some left, I just didn't, like, I was kind of turned off from it basically. So I don't know. That was a staple. I got some more matcha powder. I did get some lavender also, which I think I told you guys already. So I'm gonna fill I got some more syrup too. I need to get sugar free. I need to like slow down for real. But I did get salted caramel syrup. I'm sorry, I did. I'm saying sorry. I should be saying sorry to myself, because I'm the one that's gaining from all this dang on the sugar. So I will have to use it in moderation for sure. What's another staple? Oh, I got this dip. It's like a street corn dip. So I got some tortilla chips, which I typically don't really buy, but I'm like, okay, maybe a little dip situation. You know, I feel like I might like that. You know what I'm saying? So that might be cool. I got some green grapes. I feel like adulting is realizing that green grapes are actually kind of superior. A crispy green grape. I have a slight headache, but a crispy green grape, so good. They're so crisp and firm, and you just bite into them and you hear the crunch. Like, I love a green grape. Also, I'm thinking about juicing. What time is it? I think I should try that now. I should do that now, shouldn't I? It's 2 o'clock. I kind of want to juice. So I think I might do that. I bought some celery. I want to make some celery juice, and I bought some green apples. I bought some ginger. I haven't pulled out my juicer in like a year. Like, I can't even tell you the last time I tried to pull out the juicer. It's just kind of messy. So I don't typically like I want the what is it, a Nama? I think it's called a Nama juicer, but it's the one that separates. It's like a cold pressed machine, so it separates the pulp. Everything just flows so beautifully. I feel like I would get a real good juice with that, but it's fine. Thank God I have what I have, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to make some celery, green apple, ginger juices, and I have these little mason jars, so I'm going to fill those with the celery. I also have some lemons. I also got some lemons, so I'm going to put that in there too. So I'm going to make a little juicy juice situation. It's been such a long time. So yeah, I'm excited. Grocery shopping really just renews me. Like, I really feel like a brand new girl. Like, life is almost like worth living again. That's really dramatic. I don't mean that literally. That sounds kind of dark. But that, I'm just saying, like, it feels so good to have a good plate of like food, to be able to just get up and cook something. My breakfast was so good. I had some cheese eggs, I had some tomatoes, some cut up tomatoes. I did shiitake mushrooms and spinach on the side. I did like basically a little like plate of different stuff. I had my turkey. Either it's turkey or chicken. I don't know which one it is. But I had sausages. I put them in the oven now. So I made them. I just put them in the oven, let them do their little thug. Take them out, eat them, you know. And then I also had a bowl of grapes and cut up pineapples. Like, I just had the best break. Like, that was just so good. And then I had a lavender matcha. Like, life is worth living, you know? So yeah, I'm going to end the vlog off here. I know this was a longer one because I just was yapping all week. I feel like because I was sick, like, I kind of just, like, wasn't really in the mood. I wasn't in a vlogging mood. I wasn't in a content mood. So now I'm just like, what's up? Like, you know, hey, y'all miss me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I feel. So yeah, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye. Double text got me out of my element. I don't want to feel like I'm settling. Double texting you. Okay, y'all. Canvases and mocktails. Yeah, look at how cute that is. I do have a claw clipping today. Y'all know the vibes. This is the first time I'm talking out loud all day. Girl, I'm sore. This bag is ow! What in the world? Look at how cute.